Not many teams can come to Tiverton away and win, but we did just that tonight. How did you find out there today, Joe?
It was obviously a bit of a battle. Thought the first half was superb, the first sort of 20-25 minutes. In terms of the intensity that we brought to the game, it's impossible to play nice football as such on this pitch, and obviously we're respectful because we know it's volunteers and people in non-league that are really trying to help to sort the pitch, but at the same time it's really difficult to obviously get the ball down and play on it, and thought we adapted well to that. We obviously moved some things around in terms of how we approached the game. We were a little bit more direct, and I thought a lot of things that we did work well today, and the boys executed them really well. So really pleased. Second half obviously was a bit backs to the wall at times, but we showed a different side of us in that second half, and we're really pleased to come away from here with 3 points.
We've had a few games like this season where it's been really hard at times, and we've got through them, haven't we? And again tonight, 1-2-1 against the Tiverton side that really pushed in the end, but we held on and secured the 3 points.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you think that any game in this league is going to be easy, or you're going to turn up and win, especially away from home, and it be comfortable, you'd be silly, really. I think a few of the lads are saying that we haven't won in Tiverton in like 5 years or something, so you don't expect to come here and just turn them over and, you go about your business nicely and go home. We were really good first half, and it was backs to the wall in the second half, but backs to the wall in a way where we were quite comfortable with it in the end. I thought we just allowed them to have the ball. They almost didn't have anything to lose at that point. They almost had 7 players up against our back line, and I just think we got to commend the lads for being so comfortable in that situation, for defending crosses, for defending long balls, and still managed to be a threat on the counter. So, yeah, really pleasing. And again, you see that we made a lot of subs today, and over Yate away and Tiverton away, it's a lot of travel, and the whole squad is needed. And again, the subs came on and made an impact, and you can see the whole squad is together. Everyone's coming on and making an impact if they're not starting, and the boys that are starting are delivering as well. So, yeah, really pleasing. Nice to come away from home again and take 3 points.
Up into third in the league now. That's a nice place to be 9 games in the start of the season, isn't it?
It's a really good start. I think the experience that we've had in the league from Christmas onwards, things tend to start opening up a little bit, and I think the key early on is just to settle into the season well. I think we have settled in well. I think we've obviously got a style of play that's helped us, especially at home, and we've adapted at times away from home. So we've settled in well. We've had some big wins, even like the trophy on Saturday away to Yate. We were saying before, Yate I don't think had lost at home so far this season. So we've put together some really good results, and we're pleased. There's a lot of work to do, and I think we've said it a few times now. It still feels like there's a couple gears to go up. Today should have been maybe 3 or 4 by the time they scored, and maybe the second half looks a little bit different, and it's not as much of a fight and a battle. And I still think that part of the group hasn't quite unlocked yet, where we go 3-4 and we really put our game to bed. I'm sure that's coming, and I'm sure we'll do that at some point, but that's probably the next step for us. I think you're right, Con, like it's good to come and win these types of games, and that's the basics for us, not necessarily winning, but this type of performance that earns a win. The next step is to put some teams to bed properly, and I think we've got it in us.
Just finally, 2 huge local derbies coming up in Weymouth and then Dorchester. How are you looking forward to those 2 games?
Yeah, just looking forward to being back at home, to be honest. Feels like a while since we've been back at home. Obviously, they're important games, as every league game is, and with it being local teams, it adds a little bit extra. But I think we've just got to remain focused on our performances, on the way we go about things, and not worry too much about what type of game it is as such. There's people saying, Weymouth and Dorchester haven't started as well, but when it is derby games, sometimes that goes out the window. So don't worry about what they're doing, whether they're doing well or not. They'll come here and they'll want to beat us, and we'll obviously want to win. So it'll be intense. It's important that we are we are calm in those type of games when there's a little bit more, the lads know each other and everyone gets a bit excited. It's important that we're calm and we focus on all the things that we've been doing well, all the reasons why we've been winning games, continue to do that. And usually the results take care of themselves, but the minimum we have to do is show the intensity like we showed today, the desire, the willingness to run and fight. And if we do that, we'll always give ourselves chances in games.
Cheers, Con.